So Batman v Superman is a Man of Steel sequel, a Justice League setup, a standalone Batman, and a Batman vs Superman movie. Yeah, it felt like 5 movies in one. Now don't get me wrong, it wasn't necessarily a bad thing. In fact, the movie itself was pretty good, honestly. There was just so much going on in one movie, it jumped back and forth a lot, it didn't really seem to have a real flow. That being said, for what it is, the movie is very good and has a promise to be a great thing, but ultimately fails. Not only in the story and in certain reasons as to why they fight in the first place and why they stop, but the way certain characters and things are introduced. Gotta get this off my chest though. Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, gotta say he was a little different and a bit too crazy, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he's a good actor and captured what they had in mind for him. Though his character can get a little annoying at times and it gets old pretty fast. Ben Affleck as Batman, phenomenal. He did an amazing job and delivered. Kinda feel bad for Ben Affleck though, being that he is a filmmaker, he would obviously care a lot what the critics would have to say.
I agree.
Always liked Henry Cavill as Superman. It doesn't have that dorky charm as Clark Kent, but as Superman he nails it. When Wonder Woman appeared on screen, she was fantastic and got an audience applause and did what I expected her to do. Definitely can rock with Gal Gadot as her, she kills it. Though I would have liked to have more screen time with her, as she pretty much does everything you saw in the trailer with a few little things added. Which brings me to this point. As much as I hate to see it because it was a good movie, if you've seen the trailers, you've pretty much seen the movie. The only things you missed out on were a few Easter eggs and such. The biggest one being the whole Justice League thing, which to be fair, wasn't as lazy as some people would say. Being a fan of DC and the Justice League, I thought it was cool how they fit it in, but it did feel somewhat rushed and they could have come up with more creative ways to do it. In all honesty, the movie does not deserve what the critics gave it. I can see why though. But again, this is a movie for the fans. If you're a diehard DC, Batman and Superman and Justice League fan and enjoy seeing men in tights, go out and watch it. You won't be disappointed. Any questions you got, feel free to ask me in the comments section. As for my rating, if any of you even care about my opinion, I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. It wasn't what I had hoped it to be. It did, however, have good action and a decent story. It was just a little all over the place. Good acting, cinematography, and art. Overall, would definitely recommend it. Go out and watch it.
She with you?
I thought she was a man.